After Darkiplier summoned that monstrous demon and tore reality itself open, hell didn't just break loose. It spilled out like a river of nightmares. Demons and malformed monsters clawed their way from the earth, dragging up dirt and rotting coffins, while the dead exploded from their graves in a rain of bones and screaming flesh. TV screens flickered and bled static, vomiting out twisted, evil versions of video game icons and cartoon characters. SpongeBob's smile stretched into a razor-sharp rictus. Mario's eyes black pits dripping with shadows. Every corner, every alley, every home was swallowed by chaos and carnage. Then, just as suddenly as the nightmare began, Darkiplier vanished, dragging the colossal demon with him into a wound in the world that bled fire and despair. The warped, possessed forms of SpongeBob, Mario, and my friends Ash, Luigikid, and Korexkenshin disappeared, yanked into swirling portals that twisted the air like a migraine. Rachel, my girlfriend, collapsed to her knees, her sobs drowned out by the chorus of agony above. Blood began to pour from the sky in thick, oily sheets. The moon, once a distant guardian, contorted into a living, monstrous face, a grotesque parody of a human visage, its eyes unblinking, its mouth twisting into a leer as it stared down at us with ancient, bottomless hunger. It should have been a nightmare, but the taste of copper in the air and the endless screaming reminded me it was all horrifyingly, unforgivably real.
I'll fix this. I promise,
I whispered, more to keep my sanity than to comfort Rachel. The shrieks from above seeped through the concrete walls, making our bunker, a forgotten government labyrinth hidden beneath a decaying Disney park, feel like a coffin. Rachel stumbled to a cracked window, hand clamped over her mouth, her eyes wide and glistening. I followed her gaze. Outside, children were being torn apart. Their blood painting the streets crimson, while their parents watched, paralyzed and shattered. One demon, its skin slick with gore, ripped a screaming baby from its mother's arms and tore it limb from limb with a sickening crunch. The mother collapsed, howling. Her face twisted into an expression of agony that would haunt me forever. Rachel's sobs became animalistic, raw.
Brandon, do you see what they're doing?
She choked out, trembling. I nodded, fighting to keep my voice steady.
don't worry. I'll fix this. I have to.
The words turned to ash in my mouth. I didn't even believe myself. She spun on me, eyes wild, voice echoing like a gunshot.
Really? How the fuck are you going to fix the end of the world?
Her words ricocheted off the bunker walls, bouncing around my skull.
I don't know,
I confessed, my voice a hollow rasp. She kept coming, her pain turning to fury.
This is it. This is how we die. And we take everyone else with us. Some fucking heroes we turned out to be.
She spat the words, and I had no defense. She was right. She wasn't finished. Her voice trembled with rage.
You thought fighting haunted video game characters was bad? We should have burned down the government's lies instead. We wasted years fighting cartoons while the real monsters walked free above ground.
Her anger grew into something feral, desperate for someone to blame. I just stood there, numb and empty as the world bled above us. There was nothing left to say.
And why the fuck didn't you use your powers?
She screamed, tears streaming down her cheeks.
I tried.
I croaked, my voice cracking like old bones.
They're not working.
At that moment, the ceiling groaned and gave way. Concrete and steel crashed down, crushing everything. The world went black, pain exploding in my skull. I felt blood, hot, sticky, my own blood, pooling under me, soaking into my skin. I thought that was it. I thought I was dead. But instead, I was floating in endless darkness, weightless and cold, suspended between life and oblivion. The screams faded, replaced by a suffocating silence broken only by the sound of my own heartbeat. Then a voice echoed through the black, calm and deep, ancient and knowing.
It's not your time. You still have work to do.
Who are you?
I whispered, the darkness pressing in.
Don't you recognize me? Brandon, it's me, Mike.
He stepped from the shadows, his form both familiar and horribly changed, eyes glowing with something otherworldly. I crumpled, sobbing. Mike, my best friend, dead for years, torn apart by Mario's corrupted hands.
How are you here?
I asked, voice shaking.
I've been watching you, making sure you stayed on the path,
he said, his voice both comforting and terrifying in the endless void.
We're in the endgame now,
he told me, his eyes burning with purpose.
What do I have to do?
I begged, desperate for something, anything, to hold on to.
First, you must save the 5 kings and queens, Ash, the queen of theories, Luigi Kid, the king of Mario games, Cork Genshin, the king of samurai, Rachel, the queen of love, and you, Brandon, the king of creation.
I almost laughed, the sound scraping from my lips.
Royalty? Now? Are you serious?
Mike smiled, but it was a twisted thing, more shadow than light.
Not real royalty. You're chosen, Mark. You always have been.
So I just have to save my friends from the demons inside them? Sounds easy, except for the part where my powers are gone.
He grinned wider, teeth too sharp.
They never left. You have the power of creation. Whatever your mind can imagine, you can make real. But you can't turn back time. That's the only rule. Now go. Save them or let the world rot.
I tried to argue, to beg for more time, but my soul was yanked back into my broken body. I gasped awake, the pain sharp and electric, rubble falling away. Rachel stared at me, eyes huge and haunted, as a cold, unnatural aura began to glow around me, casting everything in sickly, shifting colors.
Come on,
I said, my voice low and inhuman.
we've got work to do.
Outside, the screams continued. And the nightmare was only beginning.